This vaccine is going on anesthesia for the fourth time since she was a teenager. A level this reaction, but this is how we know. Like, the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's do this vaccine in 3, 2, 1.
I was just in space.
She was just in space. That's pretty good.
Like, you know that one. I was just in space.
She was just in space. That's pretty good.
Like, you know that one where we chose our chairs from.
I can't remember which cartoon in space we chose our chairs from.
Well, it changed my mind. Hello and good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Wow, holy cow, it is morning, right?
I know, still have the sleepies in my eye. So early.
Next time you do one of these procedures, let's do them like maybe a little later in the day.
If I had a choice, it would have been later.
So guys, we were up crazy early this morning. Headed over to the hospital, to the, I don't know, this
Endoscopy
unit. There you go. Now check this place out. What it's all about. Mom going under anesthesia for the first time in a very long time, since she was a teenager, to have a camera traced down all of her insides, find out what's going on with her and her life.
They're gonna find lots of treats.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, wow, you really like candy. We're gonna go over there this morning, hopefully find out some stuff.
Hopefully we have a little bit of answers as to what the problem is. Constantly feeling like I have something stuck in my throat. Besides the abnormal lymph node that I have, curious to see if this will produce any information.
That's the idea today. We don't know really what to expect. They did tell her that she needs obviously a driver to bring her home coming out of anesthesia. She has cleared off the day to just be waited on hand and foot, so she's got that on tap for today. It is a Friday, so we're going into the weekend. We're very excited about that. Stephanie's been kind enough to take the kids to school for us, so thank you, Stephanie, for getting the kids to school so they don't have to miss out on any school. I can be at the hospital with Mom, and we will be joining back here together as a family today. Very busy and active start to the day. Very early start to the day. Headed over to the hospital. Mom and I, little day date to the hospital. Let's go. For you. We are here. It is barely 6 a.m. Thankfully, they have endoscopy patient parking from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. So that's for us, starting right now.
I feel like a pretty big VIP right now.
It literally is like your own reserved parking spot. There's only a handful of them here, so I think it's because only you and this guy are here for endoscopies today. Mom was giving me a little bit of a rundown of what's happening because I wasn't really familiar with what exactly is going on, how long it's going to last. This is a 2 to 3 hour procedure, it says, to be prepared for. The email that she got, so we're going to be here a while. Thankfully, I brought some stuff to do, so that's going to keep me entertained. They've got some great snacks. Just kidding, I don't know if they do. Really quick, Mom, what exactly do they do? You know, because I think it's like they literally feed a camera.
I don't know exactly because I've never had one, but I think it's a very common procedure. If I'm correct, they just put me out. It's not like a full put you out. They call it more like a twilight zone.
Yeah.
Twilight.
And then they're going to put a camera down through my esophagus.
I want to know what that looks like. Like, what do these cameras look like? Is it this one? Are they going to put this camera?
I don't know. Gonna fit. I would try and take my phone in there, but I think it's probably like a
one of those sterile units. Yeah, because I'm sure, obviously, it's like not microscopic, but tiny, tiny, tiny. It's like basically the size of like a thread.
Yesterday, Hazy says, "Mom, how are they going to put a GoPro in your mouth?"
You've done crazier things, you guys.
I was like, oh, sweetie, it's not a GoPro.
Not quite like that. You're supposed to have some kind of result for you on what you're feeling in your throat. Potentially acid reflux is, I guess you're saying the hope. You hope it's something as simple as that. That's
treatable. In a week and a half, I do have an appointment to get my abnormal lymph node looked at.
Okay, so this is not that, just for anybody who's wondering if those are the same thing. This is not that.
This is not that.
How was it? You can sleep a little longer if you want to. You're all done. What's that? You did really good. You said you're gonna wake up in like 5-ish minutes. It should be pretty quick.
I'm probably
What? Love you. Keeping that one. What are you feeling? Like what?
I'm in outer space.
Like you're in outer space? That's cool.
Outer space? What the
What am I unpacking from?
All the junk food for me.
Oh, from moving. Or is it from our trip to outer space?
I saw that space show with the woman in the line.
Yeah? Is that what it feels like?
It's so cool.
So cool.
No, what's it called?
A space show?
Yeah, I hung out
Espresso.
with them.
You hung out with them? Was it Star Wars?
No, it was like a cartoon of the chairs we were gonna buy.
A cartoon of the chairs we were gonna buy?
Yeah, you remember those ugly chairs?
Feeling awake? You got your eyes open. I'm excited to tell you all the fun stories that you just told us.
Oh my gosh, I did not.
Yeah, you had quite a few. Even the kids FaceTimed. I don't know if you even remember it, but they FaceTimed. You told them some great stories. We're trying to decide if you feel good enough to get to the car.
Yeah, I'm just really tired.
I think I'm anxious for you to be in your own bed instead of this hospital bed. They said doctor's orders all day. You cannot get out of bed. You can only watch shows and eat bonbons.
Watching so eating bonbons.
Crazy diagnosis. Wow.
To walk through the parking lot with your eyes closed.
So I got a couple things I was gonna do on my phone. Are you good to drive?
I probably could.
No way you could drive,
I mean,
but
I for
you're
sure could. The problem is like my eyes just want to close.
you're more functional than I thought you would be this fast, but you're not driving.
This is my second water, and
You're gonna have to pee so bad.
You good? Are you done making me feel like you're falling? Stop it. Do
I
not.
just teased Brandon that I fell.
I don't think
over.
it's funny at all. Look, let me grab the camera. She's like, ah. All right, well, here we are. But you thought you wouldn't be home this soon.
No, dang it.
Straight to bed with you. So.
Yeah. It's like the weirdest sensation. My eyeballs do not want to open.
That's good. They don't have to. Kids are at school for like the next 7 hours. So mom is up, feeling refreshed, rejuvenated.
I'm feeling great.
Tell us, Mindy, how was the experience overall?
It was really fast.
It was so fast.
They
I would say.
do it and then kick you out of the hospital. You could barely stand up and they're like, all right, well, thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. See you later. Don't let the door hit you. They were nice, super nice.
They were so nice.
But it's just a lot faster than we thought. I came ready to like work on the vlog. I brought like the Steam Deck to play some video games.
He stayed up so late last night editing so that he could be with me this morning. And turns out he didn't even need to do that.
I could have totally just done it. We got home around the time the kids normally would be getting to school. It was like a very normal morning, but we had already gone into the hospital, had the whole procedure done. Fast forwarding to the results of it, just in case anyone's on pins and needles wondering, we have a pristine esophagus.
Pristine esophagus,
Pristine.
which is awesome.
Wow.
Like, that's such great news. That's what you want.
Honestly, like, it's
Yep.
kind of, we joked about it, but literally they found out that she's completely normal and absolutely nothing's wrong at all. So that was a fun experience for that, but
I think that the problem is you don't really know this until you've been on the medication for so long. He says most people just need to be on the omeprazole medication for like 8 to 12 weeks to see the full effects of that. If that is the case and you feel better, then maybe try going off of it, see if it's something you need to be on all the time. We'll just see.
really in the end, guys, we got to have a fun visit to the hospital, got to have some fun moments with mom, which we'll get to in a minute. Good news, everything's totally normal, operating as should be. Pristine, picture perfect esophagus, just what you would want. Yeah, so there you go. That's it right there, the picture perfection. But now to the good stuff, the juicy stuff, some of the fun stories that mom does not recall saying. I tried to get as much of that on video as I could, but it's like I would be videoing, she'd say stuff that I couldn't really understand, it was too quiet, so then I would just like stop and I felt like I needed to like, you know, lean in and give her a hug, and then she would say the funniest thing. I was like, dang it, I didn't get that one. Got a small taste of what it must be like the many times that I've come out of anesthesia.
I was just thinking about the fake rage.
Sometimes people come out grumpy. And poor mom has to put up with answering my same stupid questions over and over again and hearing my same dumb stories over and over again. I don't think you have any idea how many times you told me about the contraption that they put in your mouth and left the one opening so that they could go ahead and get started. And you would tell it to me, and then it would be like a few minutes later, and you'd be like, they put this thing in my mouth, and I was like, no way. You are kidding me. Tell me more about this.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out why I told you so many times. They put the medicine in. Remember, I was going to say, I'm getting sleepy now. I don't know if I said it. Before they did that, they put in this little contraption.
Wait, no. What? Tell me. The best part, you asked if the kids got off to school okay. Stephanie took the kids to school. So she kept asking, did the kids get to school okay? I said, oh yeah, they did. Stephanie got them and it's great. And they took them to school, everything's fine. And she FaceTimed with the kids as they were being dropped off at school. And she kept asking, so the kids get to school? Did the kids get to school? And another one that was really sweet that you kept saying is like, did you get video? Did you get in
I did?
Yeah, did you get in the video? Yeah, it was the cutest thing ever.
So there's my 3 worries. My kids and the video.
Kids video, making sure I know
My
that
mouth.
they put the contraption there. The repeating of the stories was very fun, and I had to think, like, how many times have I had something done, like my eye sewn shut or my legs getting metal put in it? I probably said, like, my eye shut?
Yeah, open my eyes.
Don't try to open them.
My eye sewn shut? You're just like, shut up, dude.
So many times.
So, very fun. Some of the highlights I want you to see them, because I don't know if you even know you said some of these. A lot of talk about going to space, going into outer space. We actually sent Stephanie a clip because Stephanie asked how you're doing, and I said, here, I'll just have her talk to you because you're in the peak moment of you being crazy. So this is what you had to tell Stephanie.
Okay, Stephanie wants to know how you're doing.
I was just in space
She was just in space. That's pretty good.
with the, what's the cartoon? Like, you know that one where we chose our chairs from?
I can't remember which cartoon in space we chose our chairs from, but
Well, I changed my mind.
I don't know what these outer space intergalactic traveling you've been doing. I don't know. I'm glad we didn't get those couches. Okay, my 2 favorites. Ready for my 2 favorites? I haven't even said them to her
I
yet.
don't even know.
I've told her a couple of things as she's come out of it. They're just funny, but there's 2 that I wanted to get her reaction to. One was really sweet. When you came back, and I didn't video it because it just seemed like it'd be kind of rude, but you had like drool all over, which I imagine was because you had a
I
thing in
think
your
I
mouth.
remember that. Did I cry?
And you were leaning on your side, so you started sobbing. And I was like, you've been laughing and telling cute stories. You have to picture just this tenderness that
Oh
you've
my
been
gosh.
saying everything with. And it's like, did you get video? And have the kids gotten to school? Mostly like kind of smiling, soft face, and she's like, and she starts crying. And I was like, sweetie, what is it? What's wrong? What are you feeling right now? And she goes, you wiped my drool.
You want
But you
to?
said it like as you're drooling, like your mouth's not moving, and you're in tears at the fact that I wiped your drool. I didn't know if you were really sad that like, I had to do that, or if you
I'm
felt
probably
so
embarrassed.
overwhelmed with love that I would think to go outside of my way to wipe your drool for you. You were shook
So funny.
by me wiping your drool, and it was adorable. I literally was like, I immediately just wanted to hold you. It was the sweetest thing ever. You
Yeah.
wiped my drool. That was a great one. Then the
Glad
all-time.
you didn't have that on camera.
I know. I
See,
wish.
whenever you went under,
You just like leave the camera
I
going?
just remember setting a GoPro there, and I was like, I cannot turn this off and on and off and on, so I just set the GoPro there and just.
And they just give me like a drink. And I'm like, I hate it. I should have done
Let it
that
roll.
because I kept doing off and on. Then you'd always say the best stuff like right after I stopped recording.
That's how it was with you, so that's why I just turned it on and left it. I was like, this is gonna be a mountain of footage.
I've
for
never
him.
been the one who's getting the video of the person coming out of anesthesia. I've always been the one coming out of anesthesia. So this is a lesson learned for me. You guys gotta have the camera rolling at all times. You never know what you're gonna catch. My favorite one
Yeah.
of all though, you're starting to come together a little bit, so you're actually making sentences that made sense, because for the beginning part it was like nothing really even made sense. But you just said, it's kinda weird that you're just like out and you just have no idea what's going on. And I was like, yeah, that is weird. And you're like, they could totally peek at your bum.
Oh, you bum.
She literally said, they could totally peek at your bum. I died.
Pick at you bum.
Yeah, no, that's what you said. That was actually the full sentence. You're like, I'm glad I had pants on. They could have totally peeked at my bum. That's what you said. Megan, I missed the rest
Pick
of the
at my bum.
She had pants on.
So I had my sweatpants on and a gown.
Amazing though that your thought was that they would peek at your bum, and you even said bum. You
I
said,
was laying on my side.
Peek at your bum.
Peeked at my bum. Oh man. Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
That
we're
was
glad
funny.
to have you and your bum back. Okay, she's doing great. She's already up doing laundry. We went to the store together. She can't drive, so I'm her little chauffeur today. She won't stop. Already up and going. Kids about to come home.
I did the laundry. Man, I'm gonna laugh about that forever.
Peeking at the bum, the crying over the drool are my two
Peeking at the
absolute
bum.
favorites. Two amazing ones. I'll
Was
have to
there
tell
a
the kids
nurse in
those.
there?
No, it was just me. Doing great.
Got
And
my-
that's fun to
My
see.
cool little band.
Got your wristband. Kids are gonna come back. We'll have to tell some of those stories. It was really cute. They actually FaceTimed the perfect time. Bra guy FaceTimed with Hazy. I think everybody jumped in right as mom was like coming out. So she was saying some of the funniest stuff. So you said a lot of that space stuff to the kids, like that you're in outer space. The big takeaway, it was kind of a big lead up and hype up to like a fizzle. The entirety of the procedure was less than 7 minutes, I would say. Like they wheeled her away.
Felt like hours.
Walked me into a room, and I came ready with the vlog bag that I take on travel. travel. I had the Steam Deck to play some video games. I sat down in the chair. I was like, well, I'll get a shot of like the room here, kind of explain what's happening while I wait for you. Unzipped my bag, and they wheeled you in, and I was like, wait, what? Did it go wrong?
What?
Did they just change their mind?
So wild.
And you were
Anyways,
done.
It was fairly easy. For those of you who have had an endoscopy, you know that.
Well, we had never had one, so I do feel like anybody who's had one is like, why are they making such a big deal out of
if
this?
you had a colonoscopy, they would for sure peek at
They're
your
gonna be
butt.
definitely peeking at
Picking at
Getting a
bum.
good peek. Anyways, we got a good peek of that esophagus. Glad to have you back with us.
Yeah, thank you for taking care of me and
Yeah.
wiping my drool.
See if she's awake. She texted me, but she was still acting kind of funny. You awake? Let's go see if she's doing good. She's been doing this all day. Space? You did terrible, Mindy. You're supposed to go on for a while.
Come here.
She's fine. Give her a.
Fine, guys.
She was gonna do a whole thing about like, you're gonna be like,
couldn't do
guys, I just thought I saw a booger in my shorts.
Booger in my shorts.
I don't think I've told you guys the best line of the entire thing. Mom said, I'm glad I had my pants on because they could have snuck a peek at my bum.
Picking at my
That's
bum.
what she said while she was totally knocked out.
never know,
You
okay?
never know, guys. Okay, kids are home, Mom. We love you. You're awesome. What a wild ride it has been. Mom, how are you? How are you feeling? Throat, is it tender? Is it sore? Does it feel like a camera went in and out of it?
It felt a little dry like down here, but it was like no matter how much water I drank, it couldn't fix it, and now it feels normal. Easy peasy. I mean,
I feel
I'm
bad
gonna need
because
to
you
take care
really
of the
had
kids
planned for
tomorrow.
this, just like laid up in bed, waited on hand and
know.
foot day. No, she's doing laundry. We went to the store, ran some errands. She's heading to a baby shower right now. It's very much business as usual.
I know.
Kind of a rock
You know
star.
what? I would rather be up and about
Yes.
rather than having something. keep me down.
Absolutely.
So,
Well, it was kind
Yeah.
of fun having on the schedule empty day to just sit and do nothing.
I know. Tried to take a nap earlier today. Wasn't successful, but this afternoon.
You were able to. I was glad. I coordinated with
I
Mom
hope I go to bed tonight.
when we got home to pretend that she was still kind of out of it because the kids got such a kick out of her talking about being in outer space and things like that. So anyway, she tried, but she laughed about half a second in. But
I know, I
kids
said
are relieved.
Space.
Kids are relieved to see that she's doing well. I'm sure you guys are relieved. We're all relieved. It was a very minor thing. Ended up being a little blip, but we had a lot of fun with it. So come back tomorrow. Mom's in full capacity, full swing. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It is the weekend and it's a Friday.
Rexy's having a party over here at the house.
His first one, you guys. Everyone's had a chance to have friends over, throw a big something, watch a movie, have the basement dedicated to them. This is Brexton's first time doing
about him.
it. Very excited about that.
We love you. Thank you for all the amazing well wishes. You guys are awesome. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Like what?
I
You're in outer space?
was just in space.
You're just in space. That's pretty good.
You wiped my drool.
Yeah, I hang out with them.
Hang out with them? Was it Star Wars?
They could totally peek at your bum.
Pick at your bum. That was going on anesthesia for the fourth time since he was a teenager. A little bit this reaction. It was a little bit this reaction. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. But this is all we made them. The link to the video will be in the description below. Go in second month in Robot like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell to be notified when we upload. In what?